ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Timeless Podcast here today. Oh, it's a bit weird, isn't it? We're doing a football watch-along. Sorry about the live stream. I just started and then stopped. I didn't know exactly what I was doing. I'm new to this, so please do give me a second to get used to everything. But yes, we're live to do a watch-along of West Ham United versus Chelsea in the Premier League. This is exciting for me. This is the first ever watch-along. I don't know if anyone's going to be watching this. They might not stick around, but if you are here, thank you very much. This is an advert for my second YouTube channel, Time of Sport, because I can't currently live stream on there, and I was going to do my first ever video on that channel, but I couldn't do it. I'll give you 2 seconds whilst I'm tweeting out the fact that I am now, in fact, live. Give me a few seconds, and I'll be right with you. Yes, I hope everyone is okay who is potentially watching this. Yes, hang on. My tweeter skills are not the best, so but yeah, it is something I do not know. Apparently the chat rate is 2, but I've seen no comments so far, so that's interesting. So sorry if you have commented, because I can't see it. But I will hopefully I'll go on my phone and get to your comments soon. Just give me a few seconds to get all the social stuff sorted. This is why if Chris was here, he would be shouting at me because he would have all this prepared. He's much better than me. He's much easier and more sound at getting these things sorted. Whereas me, I'm a bit more rough around the edges, not as particularly skilled, let's say, as him. But that is the one. This is the worst stream of all time for you lot, isn't it? This is why I wanted to stream half an hour before the game started, because then, if I did do this, nobody would know. Or they would know, you would know, but nobody would theoretically be bothered by my my lack of professionalism here today. So, yes. I feel so out of my depth here, but this is why we do these test streams, because they'll get better every time. Hopefully more of you will come along and watch, which is always the best thing, I think. This is what we're here for, to do this. So this is what the test streams are for. Let me just 2 seconds. I feel really bad, everyone. I'm so sorry for this lack of readiness and preparation. There we go. I am. I love it. I've got one person watching, and it's technically me at this time, which I've always found funny when you go on your own stream. It tells you that you've got a viewer. I think that's always quite interesting, because surely there should be some kind of mode in there to know that it is you. I'm just doing my casual tweet. So 2 seconds. Because I'm under pressure, my typing's gone to shit. There you go, the tweet has now been sent out, and I just need to retweet it with my main account, and then I will be with you. Sorry, that was a tick. I felt horrible, that was awful. I'm so sorry, everyone. You can tell I'm a bit nervous doing this sort of stuff. It's all new to me, so Just give me a few seconds, and I'll be with you, and I will run down the lineups of today's derby. It's not a derby, is it? It's a derby. Um, again, getting into semantics here. This is what these streams are. I'm really, this is the thing. Like every other person that does watch songs, like so professional. They know what they're talking about. It's because they've done it so often. But with me, it's like they've not done. I've only done it this once. This is it. This is all I've ever done. This is my first ever watch along on football match, and I may be the best person to do it. But hey, that's why we're doing it. Yeah, there we go. Right, we are here now. So I will get up the lineups for today's match. I'll go with the home team first. My team, the Hammers, as they do take on Chelsea today. So West Ham United are actually fielding an unchanged start. It's starting 11, shall I say, which consists of Lucas Fabianski in goal, Kufau, Kehrer, Ogbonna, Agurd, Emerson as a back five or back three, and if you count the two as wing backs, whether you count them in midfield or not. But the actual midfield is Rice and Paqueta, with the top three of Benrahma, Bowen and Antonio. Now Chelsea, on the other hand, have got a lot of changes because they've just bought the entire league. So give me 2 seconds and I'll be with you. I know it's the wrong channel, Chris. I can't stream on my main channel yet because it won't let me. My channel's too new. It doesn't let me stream. I don't know why, so I'm doing it here anyway. I said I was going to do it, and I'm doing it. I know it's the wrong channel. Don't shout at me. I can already feel that you've gone, what an idiot. I'm not an idiot. It won't let me stream. It's like your channel's too new. Come back in like 4 days. We'll let you stream. We want to check you're not a robot. So I didn't know that was a thing. You probably didn't know that was a thing. But I'm doing this anyway as like a little tester because I'm shit at this. So screw it. We might not get any viewers. I'm just going to sit here and see what happens. Why not? I chat to myself normally anyway, so we'll see what we're doing. But yes, to all of the nobody else watching, go subscribe to Chris. He's lovely. He's much better at me than all this sort of stuff. Chris, you interrupted me from looking at my Chelsea tweet out way too much. Oh my god, the Chelsea graphics actually not great. But anyway, in goal is Kepa, I'm trying to remember names there. Reece James, Thiago Silva, Badashile, I want to say, Cucurella, Enzo, Madueke, Joao Felix, Loftus-Cheek, Mercado Mudryk, and Kai Havertz. Which does mean that Mount isn't playing, which has really annoyed me because I put him in the thumbnail because I thought it would be like Mason Mount and Declan Rice friends sort of thing. But no, they're just not playing. Which is great. I'm currently looking at David Moyes, but obviously I can't hear it, so that's interesting. But unfortunately, it's kind of interesting to say what are your thoughts on predictions for games like this, because it's difficult, isn't it? It's not easy. It's not an easy one to kind of guess or know or predict because David Moyes is so erratic, and especially as a West Ham. Maybe that's my West Ham bias coming into this one, but I'm always a fan of belief and enjoyment, but it just always seems that David Moyes can never get the big win. I think he's got something like 6 points overall against the big 6 teams across his time as West Ham manager, maybe. I think that might be it. I'm not too sure though, so don't quote me on that. I'm not a statistics man. I know it's a bad statistic, but I don't know the amount of how bad the statistic is. I kind of look at Moyes just having a great chat with Zola there on the touchline. He always looks animated, David Moyes. He's always interested in what's going on, let's say. I'm just going to quickly take a sip of water, so I do apologise for those people who might be watching and being like, why is this guy just drinking water? But hey, we're going to go with it. I've got a cold, so isn't that nice? It's just it's a crazy thing with Moyes because he always seems to never manage to get the big wins against the teams that he needs to win against. And then he'll go to, we'll play Chelsea and he'll get a 3-0 banger. It's really strange. It's frustrating as a fan of West Ham because you sit there and Moyes is a great manager, there's no denying that, and sticking with Moyes was potentially the right choice. And looking at the table and where we are in our form in January, it's hard to disagree with that. I mean, we've seen teams change and it work, like Brighton, and we've also seen teams change and it not work, such as things like Chelsea at the minute with Potter. And by the way, I just want to preface, I do like Potter. I just think there's so many moving objects at Chelsea at the minute. It's so difficult for him to kind of manage, and he had to deal with not only Tuchel's new players, but the players he wanted to bring in as well. So it's kind of like he's dealing with 3 squads. You got the old Chelsea squad, you got the Tuchel new players like Sterling, Cucurella, which I guarantee with Cucurella he'll probably work out because he knows Cucurella's style. He's probably very happy with having someone like Cucurella back in, someone he knows, someone he can rely on, which is always going to be useful for him. As well as, just I think he's a manager that needs time. It was a manager that will grow as soon as he gets the opportunity to use his assets, properly. And maybe this is the way, going on a massive spend. I mean, obviously, look, we get the Fernandes. He broke the Premier League record for a signing, and before that, I think it was Jack Grealish. So clearly, it's not just to do with talent, but age and what a player's worth to the club. Like realistically, Jack Grealish was not the best player in the Premier League, nowhere near it. But he was that worth that much to Aston Villa that was the right choice to make at that time. There was no doubt that they wanted him. Villa needed that money. They didn't reimburse it brilliantly under Steven Gerrard. Let's not deny it. They brought in people like Coutinho, who of course had a great loan spell, and then they actually bought him, and he's kind of just sat on the bench ever since. Which is a shame for Gerrard, because I quite like Gerrard. I'll wind Chris up and say that I don't. But I do quite like Steven Gerrard, and I think he's a good manager. I just don't know what happened at that Villa job. But now we've seen Unai Emery come in and do a very good job. So it's difficult to know, right, whether sticking with Moyes is the right choice as a West Ham fan. Going back to my original point, I think it was the right choice. I think it is the right choice. Because I still think there's a season to salvage here. I think we could easily get mid-table and a Europa Conference League win. Which if you offered me that at the beginning of the season, I would have slapped your hand off for it and been like, yes, please. That sounds delightful. And there's no way that that isn't still my goal for the club. If we can get 13th and win the Europa Conference League and get into Europa League, then our season resets again, and we've still got these really good players, probably minus Declan Rice. But I think we all know that Declan Rice is going. Not only do we have WHUCHE, who, even though he's had a bad season, I still think he's a solid player. Let's be honest. You don't just go from being incredible to shit the next day. And then we also have players like Flynn Downs who are coming up to the squad who do need more game time. Let's be honest. Flynn is a fantastic footballer, and he just doesn't seem to get the time he deserves. But again, though, who do you drop from Paqueta and or Rice? You kind of can't. It's a tricky double act of great football, and that's why there's not an open door in the midfield at West Ham, because of the formation we play, and Emerson and Kofau are actually working as those wing-backs, so it's tough to kind of gauge where the right place is. I mean, what do you guys think that are watching? Is this a good time for West Ham? Is there a turning corner, or are we just still on the plummet? I'm interested from every fan, so even if you're a Chelsea fan and want to give me some shit, do it. Let's hear it. But yeah, I'm going to try and keep as unbiased as I can throughout the game. Obviously, if West Ham go on attack, I might get a little bit amped up, but or if we concede, I might get a bit peed off. But throughout the game, I'll try and stay as non-biased as I can to provide the best commentary for you lot, because realistically, you don't just want to hear a West Ham fanboy for 90 minutes or cry for 90 minutes. Now, I think I think this could be a really interesting game, all things considered, because of the situation both clubs are in. I don't know. I don't watch football. Ben, Chelsea or West Ham, mate? Who are you picking? You got one or the other. If you can as well, everyone that is watching, please do drop this a like. It does go a long way for the algorithms, and I will forever be grateful. But yeah, you got one or two options, mate. Chelsea or West Ham. Where you going? Yeah, but I think overall, I'm going to go for a West Ham. My heart says loss, My heart says win, but my head says loss. I'm going for a West Ham 1-0 win. We're at home at London Stadium. I think everything's a bit more positive around the club after our recent results. Ben there coming in with the West Ham prediction. Ben, I will pay you later. But no, it's always, I think it's an interesting fixture, these big games, because we've seen people like Southampton beat City in the Cup, which is well off what they should be doing, and other things like that. So it's a tough one for sure, just to kind of know what the right choice is and what people are going to be doing, and where the best place for people to fit in is in these kind of ties, I suppose, is the best way. It's never easy, and I think this game's going to prove to be difficult for all people involved. It's not going to be an easy game, not going to be an easy game whatsoever. For either club, actually. I think the way that West Ham play with their 5-back, 3-back, if you want to call it, it's semantics, really. We play with our wide wing backs, I think, essentially just makes us quite difficult to break down, but it also makes us difficult to score goals, which is why actually I was looking at the goal difference in the table. This is how basic I am. I was looking at the goal difference in the table, and I saw that West Ham is on like -8, whereas the other teams around that group top of the table are around like -20 goals, which means we're not conceding much, but means also we're not scoring much, because otherwise we would be at the top of the table. So it's a tricky one to kind of know and gauge, because realistically, it's going to be a interesting season for West Ham going forwards, and I think this is essentially January is now the turning point. It has to be a turning point for us. There's no way it can't be. For sure, I think that's important for it to be a turning point. Right, I'll be right back. I'm just going to do something very quickly. So I'm just going to I'm just going to check something. Does this work? No, it doesn't. Hang on 2 seconds. I need to again. I'm learning OBS here. So this is what I'm using. So you can see that on screen. Hang on, this is awfully done. 2 seconds. Welcome to YouTuber tries to learn how to stream. And there we go, look at that. We on. Boom. Right, 2 seconds, everyone. Right, I think we're back and ready to rock and roll. Sorry about that. Just had to go do something very quickly. And we're now back and ready to get ready for the game. It's 5 minutes till kickoff, guys. So this is all exciting and kind of scary for me, actually, as a big hammer who, like I said, we're at the bottom of the table. And I've not seen much Chelsea, so I can't really comment on them. But I do know that there's a big kind of culture at the club where they're spending. They believe in Potter. We all know Potter's a great manager. It just really depends on if it fits. I mean, you can look at Moyes at Manchester United, for example. It's a similar kind of situation, actually. Maybe not exactly the same, let's be honest. I mean, but Moyes, who is a good manager, went to Manchester United and didn't get the job done because of the situation the club was in. And that wasn't just down to Moyes' tactics, that was down to the fact that the club was just left mudded by the time that Ferguson left. And I think that's the same thing that's happening with Potter after the Tuchel thing. The club was in a bit of a state. Todd Bowley's come in and definitely showed his pocket and how much the intent in which he has to give a lot of money to the club. So let's hope that this goes well. Obviously, like the fans are now in the seats. They're getting ready. I guarantee Bubbles is probably playing right now. Now we're looking at the tunnel. I don't like that. I don't know what kit they're wearing today, Chelsea, because they're wearing this kind of like beige gold kind of number. And this is the issue. I don't know the Chelsea kits. Also, I wouldn't know when West Ham are going to wear their away kit, because they don't tend to wear their alternate third kit a lot, but never their away kit. So, but yeah, the teams are getting ready in the tunnel, and Chelsea are just coming through. Look there! So someone just absolutely mugged off Thiago Silva in the tunnel. Thiago Silva was not happy about that. Kid went for a handshake. Thiago went in and kid did that. So there you go. At least you didn't flip him off, because that would not have been good for the BT cameras. Look, this game, it's big. Nobody, as a West Ham fan, it's big because this is probably where Declan Rice is going to go in a few months. Obviously, I'm never someone to question Declan Rice's ability or his faith to a club. If he plays for a club, he's going to give 100%. We know that. I think he loves West Ham. I think the notion that some fans think he doesn't love West Ham is always comical to me, to be honest with you. It just always seems that there is a level of hate on social media for even when your players are doing really well. And I know we're angry as West Ham fans because it's always difficult to, because we want to feel like we're on the up. And when you see our best player leave, it feels like we're going backwards. Actually, I don't think we're backpedaling at all, to be honest. And now we are, it just seems like a really interesting saga. And I will always appreciate Declan Rice's involvement in that in the club. And now the players are coming out and Bubbles is being sung. I can see the Bubbles being, obviously I can't sing it because of copyright, but also I can't sing, so you wouldn't want to hear me sing it. That's absolutely sure. Now all the players coming out, it seems. Go team, go, indeed, Adam, indeed. I love the energy. The thing is about this channel, I don't know why I streamed on this, because I want people that are subbed aren't football fans. But hey, this is more of a test stream for me to get used to the watch along style and sitting in live for 2 hours speaking to myself. Like I said, it's weird on the. I'm not singing, Adam. I'm not. It's weird on the graphic. They put the wing backs as high up as they do, but I guess they treat it as like a 3-4-3, which I think is bizarre. I'm not Adam. I'm not singing. I'm sorry. It's just not happening, Adam. Antonio up front. I'm worried about. Havertz has not been great up front either, from what I know. It's so weird though, because you look at like the Chelsea team, and it's difficult to look at all of the players they've got. I mean, they've got so many different players now to the beginning of the season. It's like an entirely new squad, which is why I do feel for Potter, because he's got to do with a team that just don't know each other. It's interesting though, isn't it? Because Chelsea are also playing the formation that West Ham used to play as well, which is interesting. But the game is about to be done. I mean, look, you've got Chile in there. Loftus-Cheek gets a Premier League start, which I always find interesting. He might be one player that we certainly look at to potentially go after. I'm not Adam. I'm sorry, man. I just can't sing. What would you like me to sing? There you go. What would you like me to sing, Adam? What would you like me to sing? We get a bit of a highlight of Jared Bowen right now. Obviously, congratulations to him and the family for the great news that he will be having twins. Okay, this Chelsea kit is actually grim. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to cause hate towards any Chelsea fans, but this is. It's not good, team. It's not good. It's not good, guys. Moyes always looks pissed off as well. I feel like Moyes is the kind of person that even if you bought him a cake, he'd be like, oh, not the right flavour, And look, I understand cake is a very subjective thing. We all like different kind of cake, but we can't deny that if someone bought us a free cake, even if we didn't like the flavour, we'd all consider it. You wanted to sing Michael Bublé's Spider-Man theme. Why did you pick Bublé? You could have picked. It's a Saturday afternoon, Adam. Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. There you go, that's what you get for me today. But you can't say I didn't sing. If you don't drop a like on this stream for that, Adam, I don't know what will do it, mate. I don't know what will do it. Is this referee going to get his... No, he's not getting his yellow card. I'm an absolute moron. This is why I'm so privileged to be doing this. I like Jaffa Cakes, mate. Who doesn't like Jaffa Cakes? Man, let's just talk about Jaffa Cakes. He's just heard the singing. So Adam, if you don't, he's dropped a like as well. We love to see it. There you go. That's what you get. You get commitment here. And the game is literally about to kick off. And now I want some Jaffa cakes. And I ate all my Jaffa cakes last night, Adam, as you well know. So it's certainly not the best thing to be bringing them up at the minute. But we are kicking off here at London Stadium. Chelsea on the kick-off here, and to me it already looks like they're trying to go for a very offensive start here. But Paqueta there with a great touch for Antonio. Actually, it was all moving very quickly here at London Stadium so far. But I think the one thing West Ham need to do is just let this game come to them a bit. I don't think this game's going to start. I think this game's going to start very quickly for Chelsea. Just by the way we play. I'm so happy about the commentary on right now because it's Jermaine Genius, who I just don't like. I know people always ask that question of why don't you like Jermaine Genius? I don't know what it is. Just not a fan. Sorry, everyone. And this Mudryk kid does scare me though. And Emerson's taking him down. And of course it's Tilo Kehrer. Of course it's Tilo Kehrer. And you get Tilo Kehrer, right? Is one of those players that I just don't know about yet. He's put his elbow in there. That it's easy. It's easy. Hello, Tottenham TJR. I do want to stress as well to everyone that is watching, this is only a test stream. Please go into the description, subscribe to Timeless Sports, where everything will be happening. So this is just a test stream. So if you want to see me do more football streams, specifically of West Ham, because I'm not going to do every football club, I can't do it, I don't have enough info, then please do go subscribe to the channel in the description, because when I can start streaming on there, when YouTube allows me to, because of their silly rules, I can then I'll be doing it West Ham streams on there, as well as other sports, if you like Formula 1 and Speedway and all that kind of stuff. Then that's the place to go. But here we go then. It's Reece James on the free kick, or maybe Fernandez, but it will be James who pipes it in, and Fabianski, clear save. Well done, Fab. We love to see it. We love to see that from Fabianski. Not the best free kick from Reece James. I'm actually a big supporter of Reece James, and again, I have a lot of Liverpool fans who are my friends, and they think Trent's better. I'm actually in the Reece James camp. Antonio now on the edge of the box, though, but nothing doing there for him. And it's going to be a very cagey game. The ball kind of deflects off Antonio. It's a shame there that West Ham couldn't make anything of it in that particular moment of the time. But yeah, it's all kind of exciting just to have people in the chat, to be honest. I thought I'd be sat on my own. So thank you to the people that are watching and chatting along. It does mean a lot to me because I am shitting myself. I'm not very good at this. I'm certainly not like a football journalist or anything. I just wanted to talk. I mean, look, as you know from my videos, I talk a lot of rubbish. This is my opportunity to do that for about 2 hours straight. So if you guys are going to sit here with me at least for a little bit, I do appreciate it. But again, good stuff here so far from both teams. You can see that Chelsea are kind of abusing us down the wings a little bit. That Fernandez guy is a scary prospect, though. Hey, look, he's worth a lot of money. I saw him in the World Cup. I don't really know anything more about him, but the Chelsea in the dominant possession today, I can't be scared about that. I like how I'm kind of psychoanalyzing myself. I'm like kind of like, right, you're stressing out, but don't stress. That sort of thing right now. So that's quite interesting, I think, actually. For sure. And it's a really tricky game, this, because Chelsea, you don't know what Chelsea you're going to come up against. It's a very difficult team to read because of their, like I said, the turbulent time they're currently in. It's never easy, and you can see now, here we go with a run with Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Fabianski. Well done, Ruben Loftus-Cheek. I was slating him at the beginning of this game, and he's actually come there with probably the best run so far of all of the 3 minutes and 30 seconds that we are in the game. I'm sorry I don't have a timer on screen, it's probably something I'll have to work on. I shall ask my professional friend who knows stuff. That's offside. Yeah, he's offside. But I say that I could see that linesman was getting ready to stick the flag up almost instantly as soon as that was about to occur. But yeah, just check out Timeless Sports. It's going to be massive. Yeah, it is going to be massive. Just like West Ham. Unlike me though, I'm quite a small person, as you can attest to, Adam. I'm quite tiny really, but the channel itself is going to be quite big, which is always exciting. Adam's quite a tall man though. You're quite tall, Adam, but me, I'm like what? Probably like, I mean, look, you can't really test it, but I'd say about 5'5". Or stuff. Tottenham TJR, my friend. I always appreciate you, always commenting on my stuff, and always seeing you from the Chris's streams. Also, I do want to clarify, my channel's not going to be anything like Chris's. I'm not going to be doing like deep dive on the football, so because I can't do it. I'm not as smart as him on the old football stuff. I'm just a fan. Adam is already massive. That is true, and Paqueta has absolutely been, well, to be honest, wrecked by Madueke there. I mean, was he? No, he was kind of falling into it. That's a bit of a cheap one. We love Tottenham TJ. I don't know how to make admins or timers or anything like that. So it's I'm gonna have to make Adam an admin because he's doing all the prep work for me right now. He sat here watching. He doesn't even like football, but he sat here talking about the fact he's tall because that's what we do on live streams, I guess. And Paqueta's still down after he fell over himself. He won the free kick, I think, from what I could tell. Maybe the referee backed out of it. I don't know. But Simon Kufa already can over for a drink of water while that's happening. I'll also take a drink of water. If Paqueta's injured himself whilst falling over, I'm going to be quite sad. I might just end stream. I can't lie. Like, I'm not actually going to end stream, but like, he got kicked in the shoulder by Havertz. Oh no, he's going to have a dislocated shoulder, isn't he? No, maybe not, like a bruise. I don't know what footballers go through. I'm not a medic. I just gotta sit there and I go, ooh, that looks nasty. As someone that's quite fragile, it's not easy. I was just saying it's not easy being green, but to be fair, Adam would again appreciate that reference. Yeah, Paqueta, he's got 2 goals in 90 appearances, which again, considering he's just new to the Prem, it's not bad. It's really not bad. Oh, Souček and Downs are getting ready. This is my worst nightmare. Please put Flynn Downs on the pitch. Please put Flynn Downs on the pitch. Oh, no, they're radioing to him. Is he out? Is he out of the game? Paqueta, no! Oh, mate, this is devastating. It's absolutely... Is he out of the game? Oh, please don't tell me that game. He fell over and got kneed in the shoulder. But Ruben Loftus-Cheek there with a great bit of pace. You have to appreciate that from Loftus-Cheek. Fabianski, it was a pretty easy save, to be honest. No, it's not Souček. If it's Souček, I would cry. But yeah, but to be fair, if Souček was on the pitch for us, we'd win the game easily, actually. So yeah, let's get Souček on. Yeah, no, this isn't good for Paqueta. He looks like he's in a bit of discomfort. Obviously, he did try and win the free kick, but it's one of those things where do you normally take that risk? Should you take that risk to achieve this? And he's done it, and he's coming off the pitch. I don't know if it's a substitution or whether he's going off because he had medical help. Again, we'll find out in a few seconds when I can see the screen. And for those of you who are in the UK and do want to watch the game, it is live on BT Sport if you have access to it. Just thought I'd let you know. Paqueta is coming off. Is it a substitution? It doesn't look like it is. I don't know. He looks like he's in a bit of discomfort, like when you sleep on the shoulder a bit rough, he's had a bit of a... Those mornings you wake up, you're like, oh, my neck's a bit funny, my shoulder, oh. It's a tough one. It's Paqueta, it looks like he's going to continue, but Souček is still warming up. I don't see Downs, though, which is sad. Where's Flynn Downs? He should be the one starting, he's better. But hey, we're not going there right now. And Paqueta's going to continue. It looks like Paqueta's going to continue. I guess can he run on as soon as the ball's kicked, or does he have to wait a certain amount of time? Again, I don't know the intricate rules of football. I know the basics. Right now, though, it does seem like Chelsea are absolutely dominating the game in the first 5 or so minutes. I will chalk off 3 of those minutes due to the fact that, to be honest, Paqueta was on the floor for 3 of them. So it's never easy for West Ham already as we take on Chelsea. To be fair, another point today. If you offer me 2 points from the Newcastle and Chelsea games, if we just get something from each game, we're building something against big clubs. And to be fair, maybe Chelsea... Oh, that's a mistake from the defence for West Ham. It's Joao Felix. He's at the post. Oh, it's gone in. It's 1-0. It's 1-0. It's 1-0. He's offside, though. Thank Christ for that. I was so scared. So scared. I was... Oh, my God. Joao Felix. Almost cost... I thought he was on offside, thankfully. I was worried that the defence just won up to it. But no, luckily, it wasn't that. Which is great. Luckily, it was something a bit different, which is the fact that he was offside. Whew. Breathe, everyone. Breathe. Sorry. There's a free kick to West Ham United, and Paqueta seems to have come back on the pitch, so I don't know what that rule is, but he's now back on. I know you have to go off if you have medical attention, but I don't know what the rules are for coming back onto the pitch. So if anyone can let me know. Oh, great challenge there from Declan Rice. again, in the midfield, we're just a bit muddied at the minute, guys. We need to play the ball out wide and use our wing backs. I actually do quite like Emerson. Palmieri, I think his second name is. I actually think he's a decent, not as a left back, as a left wing back, he's very solid. Saeed Benrahma can get into the game as well, I think. And there's another free kick here for a Antonio challenge on Ruben Loftus-Cheek. No, it was Reece James, sorry. Oh no, it was Loftus-Cheek. Yeah, oh yeah, a bit of a highlight. Oh, Antonio did get a good smack in the back of the head for it. Not on purpose, I have to say it. It was Loftus-Cheek who decided to as he was falling, just whack his elbow a little bit. Probably not on purpose, though, I doubt it. Ruben Loftus-Cheek's like a lovely fella. So, I'm certainly not going to judge Ruben Loftus-Cheek. But so far, very boring game of football. I wish I had moments to talk about. There's not many highlights. Apart from that Joao Felix offside moment, not much to go on. Which is a bit of a shame. Now is Felix again though, and Declan Rice, he's misplaced it to Declan Rice. Now Rice is on the ball, and again West Ham can't do anything about it because we are rubbish. Oh, this is pain. This is absolute pain. I'm crying on the inside, guys. I don't know what to do. I'm sat here. It's just West Ham is so bad. I'm only kidding. We're still 0-0. We'll take this at the minute. I knew this is exactly what the game's going to be like, but we're just letting them come onto us a little bit, which is a bit annoying. I think we really need to get some movement going. You know, as Ninja would say, I don't want to make a Ninja reference in 2023, but I'm not seeing enough movement from the West Ham boys. It just, we need to do something. We need to do something. Tottenham, mate, you don't need to change your allegiance to help me. I appreciate it, but just know I will never say, "Come on, Tottenham." I can't do it. I just can't do it. Can't do it, lad. I will never. Nothing against you. I'm not an angry football fan. I'm not. But I you just know that you're never going to get that back from me. With all the respect I have for you, and I do, believe me. It's just I'm never going to say those words. I can't. But guys, what do we think the score is going to be? Please tell me score predictions down below. Even if Adam, even if you're here and you don't know football, just give me a score prediction just so I can talk about it. I've said 1-0 to Chelsea. I genuinely think that's where my head's going. With this one, it could be the other way around though. But yeah, please do let me know your scores. I am an optimistic football fan, but for my realistic score prediction, I've gone with a 1-0 Chelsea. And West Ham, everything at the ball, we're just not actually keeping it for more than 2 seconds. It's another strike at goal, but it didn't go anywhere near it. And Fabianski luckily had nothing to do. And the new record tying in the Premier League, Fernandes missed it, and Paqueta's down again. Oh, Paqueta, what's he done? 2-1 maybe. In fact, is that 2-1 Chelsea or 2-1 West Ham? But, Ad, where are you going with this? I know, Oh, he turned and then fell down. He's out his shoulder. Oh no, Paqueta. Is this the end? To be fair, I genuinely just put Manuel Lanzini on. I can't really lie. I'm not changing my allegiance, but if West Ham win, I don't see any possibility that Chelsea will finish above us. Oh, we're bringing Thomas Souček on. Oh God. Oh, has he got a bad stomach? Has Paqueta got a bad tum-tum? He's on his stomach. Oh, Paqueta. That injuries continue to break us. I wonder what happened. Yeah, oh. He doesn't look well. Souček's on. West Ham, of course. I'm loving the positivity in the chat, guys. Loving this. This is great for me. But Souček is now on. Paqueta's off. Paqueta has been a game changer today. That's a massive shame for West Ham. Clap intensifies. Reese is here. Reese, please do drop a like on the stream. Always helps in the YouTube almighty algorithm. We've got a nice little chat going here. This is nice. I thought I was going to be sat here literally on my own. So the fact that people are here, it's always nice that I didn't just sit here and decide to stream and nobody showed up, which was my biggest fear, especially on a channel which isn't sport related. But I actually can't stream on the sports channel right now. Unfortunately, because it's so new. YouTube were like, yeah, we're not going to allow you to stream currently, which is always a sad prospect. So I have to wait till next week. Where he trains, he does nothing but fabulous goals. Look, if Souček, to be fair, a couple of seasons ago, you would have been pretty on the ball. But recently, Souček has not been the best player for us. Hence why we're stuck on the bench. But we believe, I do believe today that we could get something from this. And, maybe not now with Paqueta. And there's a mistake from a Chelsea player. Again, with all their new numbers and stuff, I don't know. That's Reece James, sorry, in the top there that made the mistake. But I've just read a stat that comes screen. 14% possession from West Ham at the minute. This is outrageously poor from us, actually. I kind of wish I stayed in bed and just didn't get up because they got the ball again. I don't think we've gone on a run yet, everyone. This is craziness from West Ham. I know we're West Ham, but we need to be doing better than this. We are better than this, and we've not created any chances in 15 minutes. Look, if we could I said at the beginning of the game wouldn't go in our favour. I didn't think that meant that we would give them 80% of the bloody ball. You know, it beggars belief sometimes as a football fan. I know I'm getting worked up at 15 minutes in, but it's frustrating every time you get the ball. You see Declan Rice make a really good challenge, and then the ball just gets wasted. Jared Bowen's now playing centre-back, apparently. Oh, great challenge there from Kufal, but again, the ball gets taken away from us instantly. There's no determination in this so far. I don't know whether they've just out-formationed us, they've won it. Give it time. Oh, it's a goal. It is a goal. It is a goal. It's 1-0 Chelsea. It's 1-0 Chelsea. Of course it is. Of course it is. And it is deserved. It's deserved for Chelsea. They've been the much better side, and you get the result. You just get that it's factually correct. Bowen's on the floor as well. Great first 16 minutes of football is what I say. I don't know if they're going to be VAR. I don't think it needs to be. It's a goal as far as I'm concerned. Poor from West Ham. Poor time for West Ham United. You say the game will grow, and I would love to believe you, but there are no signs right now. I may as well be on that bloody pitch. It's beggars belief. He is onside. Unfortunately, yeah, he's onside. It's 1-0 Chelsea. It is 1-0 Chelsea. There's no doubt about it. Oh, that's a massive shame. But we don't deserve to be winning at the minute. We don't deserve to have a point from this. We've been absolutely tripe. This is horrendous quality. This isn't. The game will grow. I hope you're right, people in the chat. You say give it time. You kind of calm me down a little bit. I'm sure I will get calm again. But 1-0 Chelsea. Fair play to Chelsea. Absolute fair play. Is that Todd Bowley there? He's clapping. He's loving it. His millions are finally coming good. I did forget this is Graham Potter, who has always had the better of David Moyes, but beggars belief so far, people. Okay, West Ham had the ball for more than 30 seconds. It's impressive, but again, it's in our own half, so we can pass it on the back three as much as we like. Realistically, a 1-1 is possible. I mean, a win's still possible. We've still got 17 minutes of the game left, but we've just been really poor. Very poor. I mean, Emerson's gone far higher up than Ben Rama did just then. Craziness. I don't know. Well, Premier League this season, we're conceding first. We've won 1, we've drawn 4, and we've lost all 9 of the others. And Kufal couldn't get the ball in. That was poor pass. It wasn't Kufal's fault. It was more Jared Bowen's fault. This Mudryk kid, everyone was talking about him. I haven't seen much of him in today's game, but actually, if Adfani made the mistake though, he did catch Bowen, and that was not giving us a free kick. Bowen in the box now. Oh no. Okay, we got in the box. Bowen may have been on his arse, but we got in the box. And as far as I'm concerned, we take those. And now WHUCHE. Oh, come on, boys. This is poor. Poor from West Ham. No Bonner's in the other. Now it's Ben Rama. Now this may be the first attack for West Ham. Can they do it? It's Bowen now on the ball. He scored 2 goals in the last game. Nothing doing there though, and now it's WHUCHE on the ball, and he's left it for Tilo. It seems like we're devoid of ideas. Kufal didn't even realise he was going to get past the ball there. He's too busy watching the new box set of Last of Us to know. What are my Premier League predictions for today and tomorrow? Oh, I need to look at the games, mate. Let me have a look at the games. I can give you that. 2 seconds, man. Let's have a look, shall we? What are my predictions? Arsenal, Brentford. I think Arsenal will win. They need to bounce back. I think they will. Crystal Palace, Brighton. I think Palace might go down. I think they might go down. Fulham, Nottingham Forest. Oh, that's a draw. It screams draw to me. Leicester, Tottenham. Tottenham, TGR, because you're in the chat, I will say Tottenham win. And I think they will win anyway. today. Southampton Wolves, I think that could be a draw. And Newcastle Bournemouth, I'm going to go for a Bournemouth win, just because it won't happen, but why not? And then, is there fixtures tomorrow? I am on holiday tomorrow, so I certainly won't be watching any of the games that come out tomorrow. Reece needs to watch episode 5 of The Last of Us, and instead he sat here with me, watching me watch football, so I do appreciate that, mate, because tomorrow's Leeds Man United, I'll go Man United, and City Villa, I'll go City, and you got the Merseyside derby on Monday night. I'm going to go for an Everton win just to annoy Chris, even though he's not in the chat. There you go, Tottenham. There is my non-kind of knowledge of what's going to happen. I loved Adam as well. Yay, box. He may as well be yaying at them because they're not being used, especially the Chelsea one currently, because West Ham are awful. I love this is my first. This is a great first stream. The fact that West Ham are playing so bad. There's so many clips that can come from this. And there's WHUCHE with a strike, but it gets blocked by Declan Rice, and he player that is actually competent currently on the pitch. We need to change something at half time. This is possibly the worst Ham football this season, and that's saying a lot considering our season. It's not been great. It's continuing to still be a bit mid. I will be missing a West Ham match at Galley, Reese. I will be missing the Tottenham one, actually. So there won't be any stream for West Ham Tottenham. Sorry, Tottenham TGI, if you're watching. Unfortunately, you cannot come and give me the shithousery because I will be in America. And I'm leaving for that tomorrow. So this is the last bit of content you're going to see from me for about a week. Even though I don't post regularly anyway, so that's normal. I'm not live streaming the Super Bowl. I don't know anything about American football, so I'd just be sat here confused, to be honest. Isn't the Super Bowl, is it tomorrow, I think? So even if I was here, I wouldn't be doing it anyway, because I don't know the Super Bowl well enough. Oh, they're through again, and it's going to be 2 goals. It's 2-0. It is actually 2-0. It is actually 2-0. Kai Havertz. Apparently it's been chalked off. It's been chalked off for offside. But Graham Potter has, for the first time as Chelsea manager, a massive grin on his face. And so he should. Have a grin on his face, because his team... this is like year 1 versus year 6 at sports day. This is absolutely atrocious. Potter's loving it, and he's not loving it anymore. And look, Potter should be loving it. Starts the channel, goes on holiday days later. Mate, this is the same channel. This is still Timeless Podcast. The other channel hasn't started yet. Stop giving me shit in the comments, Reese. Alright? Stop it. Just wait for the... Yeah, that's what all of us kind of nerds do, innit? We don't really care about the sport part of it. We just care about the trailers. So that's the 3rd goal for Chelsea. One of them only counted, but it's poor. We deserve to be 3-0. I'm not overplaying this just for the stream. That we are genuinely tripe. And now we're trying long balls into the box. It might work out, but no, it's not. Kepe Alenzi-Bilaga will get there in time. West Ham United, mate. We are absolute dog. I wouldn't be surprised if some of the fans are already leaving, because this is potentially our worst performance of the season. And they're through again here. It's Kai Havertz. Agurd gets there nicely, though. Oh, this is poor. Oh, it's offside again. Apparently, it's another free kick. Havertz again offside. What is it with Havertz and offside? He doesn't like playing the games legally. He's doing the I showed speed tactic of just running behind the defence, apparently. And that clearly is not working out. But Agurd got there anyway. But very good defensive line there from West Ham. Actually, do you want fair play? They've done that a few times, and that's not bad defending if a goal's offside, but it still means that we've given them 4 opportunities now where they could have got easy goals. You know, that's how I read into the game. We've not had a shot yet. This is actually tripe. Benrahma now in the wing, but there's no one there. Emerson can get that. Oh no, he's missed it. He just ran past the ball. Oh my Christ! Get me on the pitch. Get me on the pitch, guys. Just get me on the pitch. I'll do it. At this point. I'll do it. And now Chelsea are through again here, but they're going to leave it for Fabianski, and it will be saved by the goalkeeper. 24 minutes in here, people, and it's been absolute shambles as a West Ham fan. Bowen, be careful, mate, you're offside. And now there's a pass through. Bowen's onside. He's going to hopefully cross it in into Antonio. Please have a shot at least. Antonio! Oh! Almost went in. For a moment. It looked like it was going to go in. Oh, there was a bit of belief. I don't know if you saw that on the stream. But, oh my God. Oh, it was a moment. Get on the reserve bench, need you out, mate. They need me on the pitch. Reece, it's time, mate. It's time. Genuinely, mate. Like, they're so bad. Starts the channel, meets Mad Lacros. This is the new meme, and it starts the channel. There's no birds on the pitch. There's a flock of birds now in the West Ham defence. But yeah, this is a new meme format. Starts the channel. X. Starts the channel. Y. West Ham with a very good opportunity there with Miguel Antonio. Hopefully now, have we changed a bit of formation? It seems like we've now gone for 2 strikers rather than playing Bowen and Antonio on the wings, which might be the better opportunity. I don't know where Saeed Benrahma fits into that though. And it's a corner for West Ham. This is actually a positive from the West Ham boys. It took us 25 minutes to get us into the game. Too long, especially considering the chances Chelsea have had, and they are now leading. But like I said, I'm not going to knock them for positive play. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting one for sure. If we have a corner now, we do have Big Angelo Bonner in the box, but realistically, Bowen's taking it. Oh, it's not. Is it another corner? Or is it? Yeah, it's not another corner. Tilo Kehrer just shouldered it off the. Well done. I thought this was your new sports channel. This sounds like a new meme. No, this isn't my... I couldn't stream on the sports channel. It wouldn't let me because the channel was too new. It wouldn't let me do it. So I have to wait to, like... Apparently the channel has to be like a week around before I can do it. So I'm just doing this as like a tester. And also an advert for that channel as well. Because I've never done this before. And I thought I'd suck at it, which I kind of do. But you guys being in the chat helps me out. So I just want to talk to and bounce off of because... my football commentary skills are not particularly up to scrap, but having you guys in the comments is always tremendous and makes the streams a lot of fun. And West Ham now here with the ball. Thomas Souček on the edge of the box. He's got a few options there, but again, we're just too slow. We're slower than a grandma at a supermarket. It's not good for us. And we cross it in. Bowen flicks it on. 1-1. Come on, Emerson. It's 1-1. I said it from the start. West Ham are the best team in the world. Come on! I didn't say that at all. Come on, boys! Emerson against his former club. It's 1-1. It resets. The game resets. We're back in it, boys. This is what I'm talking about. What a goal! Come on! Now I'm back. I'll go back to being a nerd again. He's gone for the Jared Bowen celebration. Or is that a reference to his missus being pregnant, or is that the Jared Bowen celebration? He's just showing solidarity to his teammate. I don't know. But what a goal! That was sensational. Up the line, Soufal to Emerson, who runs and gets the goal. Fantastic. I think, is that Emerson's first West Ham goal? I don't know, but either way, very poor start. But that last 5 minutes gave us a bit of belief, and we can believe now that the game has truly started. I think actually we're quite lucky to say the game's now reset because we do not deserve to be 1-1. It really deserves to be like 7-0. But that is a great goal from Emerson. It's a goal, and look, we take that. We take that order. It was a good goal. It was a phenomenal goal. It was a phenomenal goal. No doubt about it. And breathe. We go again. 28 minutes in. Emerson gets the goal. Against the wave of play. There's no doubt about it. But he gets the goal. And now I need to reset myself. And Bonner now. West Ham, okay, we're going for a bit again, though, but no, a bit of a mistake there from the Chelsea defender. Again, all of Chelsea's players are kind of new, so it's difficult to know what's going on. Boy's kind of half throws the ball, it's a new ball, and Kufar just puts it in the box, and Bowen's there. Oh, Bowen's going to strike. No. It's going to get not a trace of doubt in my mind. Adam, you are one of my best friends. I love you. I love your energy, man. You're keeping me positive in the stream here. This is great. Normally with football, you get a lot of shithousery and people taking the piss. So to have all the guys in the chat, kind of like G'ing me up, I'm on my back, especially those that don't enjoy football. I appreciate it because normally it's not particular. But this is great, guys. Just to have people in the stream and all that and having a chat is always nice. So even if you want to keep adding random memes in, I'm not going to get annoyed. Oh, that was a good corner from West Ham, but unfortunately Naifagerd couldn't get to it. And you can see that I've calmed down a bit. You know, and I'm not as annoyed at the game as I was before. I wonder why that is. But Naif, yeah, just he couldn't get his head to it. I'm not gonna be annoyed at trying. It seems like Chelsea kind of want to slow the game down a bit now. Guess the song. I don't know if I can do that because I'm on stream. I don't get copyright struck. But I can't do guess the film either because I'm not going to go on Letterboxd. But if you want to keep that, it means Antonio. Antonio, what are you doing? There was almost a mistake there from West Ham, and one of the Chelsea players just fell on the floor. I was too busy looking at my stream comments to see what happened. And the game is kind of restarted. I think it's a free kick to Chelsea. Yeah, I don't know what was going on. Reece James there and Benrahma having a bit of afters. But it just seemed like a regular free kick from somewhere. It seemed like the game got a bit messy and the referee wanted to restart proceedings. Understandable. I think we're going to get about 5 minutes added time in the half. We're only at 30 minutes in. But I will get a ticker, like a time ticker for when I am on the sports channel. I should have thought about that so you guys could have synced up. But it's fine, I guess. And now Felix is again through, and that's great from Naifagerd. Ogbonna, we get it. Oh, sorry, it wasn't okay. Actually, that was Tilo Kehrer. That was brilliant for Tilo Kehrer. I just saw a good bit of defending. I thought it was Naifagerd. I tell you what, though, whenever Chelsea go up front, they are terrifying. I can't deny it. But a point today against Chelsea is not terrible, realistically. Very poor for we get. What is it that's starting games horrendously bad? Did it against Newcastle, and now Chelsea are back on the attack. Chelsea, I'm sorry. I'll be back to concentrate on Super. Kicks it away. Nice job. I got a bit worried there for a second, but Bowen now it's going to be a counter attack opportunity for West Ham. No, he's massively overhit that. He's hit that to the other side of London. Unfortunately, there, Jared Bowen, but yeah, it's going to be an interesting game now here for the next 15 minutes. I'm going to take a drink of water. Sorry, everyone. But I have to. I'm recovering from a cold at the same time, so it's sort of like it's a double-edged sword, let's say. I feel better. I've had, as some of the people in the comments know, there was one day where I was a bit rough. Whereas today I feel good. I've got good energy. I'm losing my voice a bit, which is funny, but I think that's more down to the shouting and the presenting than it is anything else. So, many apologies. And now Antonio, once again, they're taking the ball away, but nothing doing for the proceedings so far. The game's kind of slowed down a bit now. We can kind of breathe a bit, everyone, and just kind of get into the, back into that zen state. Just a little bit. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate it. I do, I do. That's it. Calm down. It's all calm down a bit. It's all breathe as we stress and if West Ham get a win, you can't forget that first fit. You could forget that. Do you know what? If we get a draw, I'll forget the first fit. If we end up in this game with a draw, I'll forget the first 15 minutes. Big if. Yeah, as Tottenham saying, big if. West Ham winning this, it's a big if. Look, I'll take a draw. I'll take a point. Which I understand that's maybe not the best mindset. You always let's win every game, but massively, I just want to, be able to just take the point. And now we got is that Chukwuemeka on the edge of the box? Joao Felix. Oh, come on, no, Mudryk. Oh, sugar. This is a scary time for West Ham here. Crosses it in. Oh, whew. But yeah, I just put my phone on do not disturb mode. But yes, there we go. I always get what because I'm always behind because I'm watching on BT Sport app. So like I'll get friends that will text me scores. I'm not saying there has been a goal, but my phone just pinged off irrelevant of the game, and I was like, oh yeah, I need to put my phone on do not disturb mode. So oh my god, and now Benrahma is through. Benrahma is through for West Ham United. Bowen's in the centre if he needs him. He strikes. Oh, I think it's corner ball. If Yeah, it's cornerable. Could have passed it. Bowen made it 2 though. Could have passed it. But brilliant from Saeed Benrahma. Brilliant from Benrahma. Absolutely phenomenal, actually. And yeah, how do you think I'm doing, people? Like, be honest. Am I bad at this? I need to know. Is there any improvements I can make? Just the presenting style. I can't offer graphics or anything. I'm not that smart. But am I doing okay? Is this watchable? And now Mikhailo Mudrik's actually on the counter attack, and there's a lot of options here for Chelsea. And Rice has come back to centre back and absolutely kills the momentum there. And Fernandes. Is it Fernandes? I don't know how it works with Argentine. And what a save for Lucas Fabianski. That was a brilliant counter attack there from Chelsea. Fair dues. Has to be said. Fair play. Fuck. You love the analogies, but I'm going to keep them coming. Don't worry. This is how I keep myself going. So I think I need half time now. I need to reset myself. I will be disappearing for like a few minutes. Let's say a few minutes. I'm literally just going to get at half time. I'm just going to quickly go grab another drink. So I'm running out of water, and then after that I will we'll come back. So I will put a graphic up on the screen. But you guys are great. You guys are filling my ego right now with such joy. You guys have sat. I know you guys have sat for like half an hour at this point, and I do massively appreciate. I've been streaming for what's it been now, like an hour. So it started like I think just about an hour. So I'm very happy with how this has gone actually. So thank you very much. Again, the stats are beggars belief if you're a West Ham fan. It needs was Skinner and Super Nintendo Chalmers. I know that's a Simpsons thing, but oh my god. I know Skinner. What's the Super Nintendo Chalmers? Guy, could YouTube channel guys? Look, that would be a dream. My first dream was always to be a sports pundit. Not so much like the writing side of it, but certainly the television presenting side of it. I know they kind of become hand in hand. That's probably why I wouldn't do the job, because I don't like writing articles. But I certainly would like that. That would be my dream job. Doing like motorsport commentary, I think would certainly be, because there's always something happening in motorsport. With football, I always find like I have to kind of fill in the gaps a little bit with silly analogies and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I'm certainly having a good time. I'm certainly enjoying doing this. It's certainly different. And now you can see Thomas Souček on the book. The game's kind of slowed down now, which I'm not complaining about, because whenever the game goes fast, it normally is a good chance for Chelsea, and I don't really want that. And Kufal's walked quite far from where the ball went out of pitch, and the referee just letting him throw it. He's still walking. How far up the pitch can you walk, Kufal? I mean, I'm not complaining, kind of. I'd like to stick to the rules. And Cucurella kicked the ball in front of his face. Poor Cucurella. By the way, that is a great name to say out loud. Cucurella. This will be my show for. This will not be my show for it. I've just mentioned Nan's at the supermarket. And that is Kufal gonna go for a long throw here? He is indeed. And Souček's in the middle, but nothing doing. And unfortunately, it looks like Thiago Silva will get the ball at the box, but Souček does chest it back into another Chelsea player, unfortunately. Massive shame. And now Enzo Fernandez. So good job. That's another counter-attack for Chelsea. It's 2-on-2. Actually, no, Kufal's coming back in it, but they pass it to Joao Felix. Oh, and Souček's taking him down, and it is a free kick given. I think that's wrong. I think that's personally wrong. I think that's wrong. But, is it a free kick? Oh, yeah, no, it is. He stepped on his foot. It's a free kick. See, that's why I'm biased. Not an unbiased football fan. I'm not a biased sort of fan, that's what I mean. I'm not just going to go, that wasn't a free kick. Get up. If it's a free kick, free kick. That was a free kick. And it's a free kick in a dangerous position here for West Ham. We end the half. If we can end the half at 1-1, I think we'd certainly take that. Thank you guys for coming on with the ride. For those who aren't football fans and just kind of sitting there and chilling with me, I appreciate you. Especially those I know Reese and Adam specifically are football fans, but they seem to be on the side of West Ham today, which I'll always be thankful for. And now Lucas Fabianski gets ready. These situations like free kicks from this distance, it must be so difficult. I never want to be a penalty goalkeeper. Silo Kera is on the floor in case they go below. I love it's going to be such a scary time. Everyone hold your breath. Joao Felix, and I think that's Kai Havertz on the free kick. I think, to me, it looks like it might be a Havertz take. No, it's Felix, and a save from Fabian. What a save from Lucas Fabianski. What a save. That was actually tremendous. Oh, a great free kick from Felix. Fair dues. And that is a great bit of counter. That is going in, actually. Tremendous stuff. Mate, I'm 21, but I appreciate the fact you think I'm 16. That'll get a laugh out of Reese and Adam in the comments. I'm 21. I'm older than Chris, lad. But I know you're a big fan of Chris's channel. I'm older than Chris, mate. But I know I don't look it. But mate, that actually is all good. I am 21 years old. Yeah, and I can't believe Chris is only 20. Actually, I think he might be. No, he is only 20. That's crazy, isn't it? It's mental. But yes, no, I am 21 years old. I can't stop laughing at the idea of being. How I would long to de-age, but unfortunately, we all just get older. Apparently, Barcelona take on Man United. How are you older than Chris? Mate, look, I know the gene pool. It's bizarre, right? Chris is 20. I'm 21. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird, mate. I'm 21. Facts. It's actual facts. What's 9 plus 10? Alex's age. Yeah, 21. Yeah, it's a good meme. Good meme. I appreciate that meme. That is a good reference to memeage. That is a good reference. I appreciate the meme. We love that. Keep the memes coming in the chat, boys. This is what I'm here for. Here for memes. This, especially when West Ham are, again, not in the best position. We had a good flurry about 7 to 8 minutes. Kind of like, well, let's not go there. But, Mudryk is now on the floor. And he seems to be playing on. Okay, I don't know if he's pulled a hamstring or the referee was just not having it. But, bit of a cross in here for Chelsea. Reece James and Declan Rice going at it. And it seems to me that Chelsea's done the ball. Back in the days of Vine. Oh, Vine. I've said this before to you guys. I've never had a Vine account. I've still getting over the fact that someone thought I was 16. That's really funny to me. Don't worry, Tottenham, by the way. I'm not making fun. I just find it funny. But do you know what? I've had worse than 16, even recently. I've had worse, so I'll take that. But yeah, Vine, mate. What been classic? Road work ahead. Frisha Vocadoo. The Kermit video where he jumps off the building. Tremendous stuff. I mean, great meme quality. Let's be honest, just tremendous quality. And the thing is, I go from this meme to another meme because I get to go from what's 9 plus 10. You're definitely 12. Thanks, Matt Campbell. I ain't, but I appreciate the vibe. It's tremendous. But yeah, I go from the what's 9 plus 10 to the Taylor Swift 22. I could have dropped my croissant. Again, another brilliant Vine. Keep the Vines coming, boys. This is what I'm here for. I'm here for Vines. Get me back to my childhood. Because I never had a Vine account, but I just remember spending like an hour. I went really Devonshire, didn't I? Spending an hour watching Vine compilations on YouTube and stuff. Oh, brilliant stuff, man. That was the good old days, not this TikTok malarkey, just not this TikTok absolute. Right, I'm on TikTok. We all like a bit of TikTok. Adam makes great TikToks, but some TikTok trends are bizarre. Sorry, I'm foul. Yes. Oh mate, this is brilliant. Let's forget about football. Let's forget about football. This is all about Vines, mate. And going back to football very briefly, Kufau just did a horrendous challenge on Mark Cucurella. Yeah, I'm kind of ready for the half to be over now. I'm kind of worried for the next how long. They've not gone with the additional minutes yet in the injury time. So, who knows how long we'll have. Hopefully it will come up on screen soon, so I will know how long I've got. But thank you for joining me in the first half. When life gives you lemons. Brilliant. Another one. Another banger. Another absolute banger. I still can't get over, some of my favourites. I still, the okay meme. Okay. All that sort of stuff. It's there's so many good ones. 4 minutes added time is on the pitch. 4 minutes is on the added time. 4 minutes is on the added time. There's 4 minutes of added time. I've stopped talking. That's how bad I've stopped talking. Look at all those chickens. Banger, mate, banger. Here's the thing with those kind of videos where you get the kids saying random shit. Do you think that's all planned? I'm sorry to break down vines. This is what we're doing here as West Ham mount possibly a final attack of the half. So sorry to those who are deeply engrossed in the Vine chat. And here comes Emerson now, and Antonio's on the edge of the box, who tries to flick it into Jared Bowen, but nothing going there. Oh my lord. And now Bonner's just been absolutely manhandled to the ground, and Havertz just trying to touch him on the bum by the looks of it. That was a bit dodgy from Havertz there. Not nothing against that Havertz, but not the place or time to do it at London Stadium at 1:15 in the afternoon, sunshine. Do that at, potentially not at London Stadium, but do it anywhere else that you please. I don't know if that's what the 80,000 or so in attendance paid for. Sorry about that, I'm back. I just clicked my knee. This is the thing when you're doing streams from on your bed. With me, I have to sit on my knee, so I need to go dead after a while. So that's what I'll be doing in the break as well. I've just clicked it. There you go. It's all sorted now. We're back. Very high press from West Ham. And Fernandes actually brilliantly takes the ball from Jared Bowen there. Actually pretty comprehensively, absolutely got the ball. And now Havertz again trying to take the ball, and it's going to be a throw in from Felix. And now Chelsea are at a high tempo. Everyone wants to try and get a goal in the last 2 minutes of the half. And this is possibly the best time, because if you get a goal now, the game shuts down. You can't come back from this. I don't know the Hurricane Katrina Vine. Are those helium balloons? But yeah, this is a very high tempo into the half here, and Chelsea might be able to. Yeah, Roadwork ahead. That's one of my favourites. I'm actually a big fan of Drew Gooden as a YouTuber. I recommend checking out his channel. The guy that made that Vine, he's a very good film YouTuber now. He's actually very funny. Bowen almost getting there with Antonio. This is going to be a Cucurella now. We're in the position of the game where realistically Chelsea would love to get another goal, because I think the fans are just going to get more into this game. I think more of the West Ham team are now embedded into the side, whereas the Chelsea team are still kind of moulding, like I said at the beginning of the stream, with all the different changes that Graham Potter's had to face with the new. Essentially, there's almost been like a Nottingham Forest effect, where they've just signed so many new players that a lot of them are learning to be a team. Whereas West Ham are a very formed team at this point. There's not all the new players for months and months to kind of mould with each other since October now. We're 4 months, and yes, we had the World Cup break for a month, but apart from 5 players that went to the World Cup, the rest of them were still training, apart from the 2 weeks they had off. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about that. And okay, it's going to be a corner, and this will end the half. It's a corner for Chelsea. Good defending from the goal scorer Emerson. But I'm watching him alone. Yeah, fantastic. Again, I always forget that's Vine. My favourite is to they struggled to go out when they went out boating, but I gotta want him alone, keep me floating. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant memeage. And that will be half time. West Ham do defend the corner, and we go to half time at 1-1 here at London Stadium. A very mixed bag of emotions for me. I'll be back in literally a minute, so please do not go anywhere. Give me some more vines, people. Give me some more vines. I'll see you guys all in a bit. Take care. And just like that, we are back here, everyone. We're back after these commercials. Two bros chilling in a hot tub. Hopefully you enjoyed the commercials and their phenomenalness. It actually does show me how far behind I am, because that's for me the watch long screen still my preview. There we go. So I'm about like 10 seconds is the time that it takes to get to you guys. So hopefully you know that I'm not too far behind from where I actually am in real life. So I do apologise. It takes me like 30 seconds or so to reply to comments. I am looking. But yeah, half time so far. I know that Reece and Adam, who are, viewing, don't watch football. So, but I'll still ask anyway. What do you make of the game so far? Very topsy-turvy game. Not particularly one for the highlight reel if you're a fan of football. I'd say kind of a boring game for the casual. But it certainly was a game of two teams trying to win a football match, and that's all we can ask. Yeah, unfortunately, when commercials are playing, it's difficult to really come up with stuff to say. So to ask how Adam, Reece, and anyone else that's in the chat are doing. How are we doing today? How is our Saturdays treating us? How are we all? How is everyone? Are we all good? Are we all happy it's the weekend? Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend, not a vine, but a very good meme. Currently watching a commercial for AO, which I've never been on, but obviously I don't know it uses the song Hey, oh, let's go. Unfortunately, yeah, my commentary isn't particularly phenomenal at this moment as we are at the half-time break, but another 40 minutes to go. West Ham could easily gain 2 points or lose the point they already have adjourned. I will go to the Premier League table just to show you guys what that does mean. So currently, with this result, do you remember that teams will have other games in hand? West Ham, I think, stay in the same place actually. They would go up to 15th to the draw today, and if we win, I really do apologise. If we win, we would stay in the same place, but we would actually no, we wouldn't. We go above Leicester. We go to 14th, so a win would put us above Leicester. But Leicester would have a game in hand. I think in today, which they have today, right? They do. They take on Tottenham Hotspur at the King Power in a what will be a difficult challenge, I'm sure. For them, I think Tottenham as well are a team that are slowly beginning to get there, or not. It's difficult to tell, isn't it? You look at the Premier League table, and every team slipped up a lot. Even Arsenal, you can't deny. You're looking at this, right? Arsenal have still lost 2, City have lost 4, Newcastle only lost 1. Then you have Tottenham 7, Brentford lost 4. They've had a really good season, but then you go down to the bottom half. We've lost 12, and it's like, I love how sometimes BT Sport run out of ads, so it says commercial break. We'll be back shortly. Rather than just showing more ads. I wonder what's happening in the studio. If someone like spilt a drink or something, where they're like, "Oh, we've run out of commercials. Why is no one ready?" We want to know all that. I can't hear it. I want to be seeing Joe Cole talk about West Ham. Just I've not seen. There's a flying lawnmower vine. I'm not aware of this. Ad or ad? Both. Both ads. I've not. What is this? I've not seen this. What is this? There's a flying lawnmower. I'm an ad and an ad. You are both, and you are tremendous at both, if I may say so. If you don't mind me saying, but yes, half time. I'm kind of worried. Now, normally we'd be getting underway at this time, but due to the added time and the delay on the BT stream, I think it'll be a few more minutes until we are underway here at London Stadium. For the second half of a game which I'm very, very scared about. I can't lie to you. It does briefly terrify. I've sent you the meme. Well, I'm not going to look at it on stream, unfortunately, Reese, because I don't want to get copyrighted. But I shall watch it after stream, and then I will probably send you a laughing back emoji of haha, because it'll probably be funny. I would send you back a voice note, but my voice will probably be gone by that point. So. You gotta pick your battles, But yeah, we're just seeing highlights of both offside goals by Chelsea right now, and realistically, they are they are deserved goals in the context of the game, not in terms of the fact that they were illegal in the rules of football, but the way the game's been played, massively deserved. To be honest, very good goal from Emerson though in the 28th minute. Just kind of leveled the game, put us back in it, 1-1, cannot complain. Cucurella allows him to be on. Like, Cucurella's not doing anything, he's not marking no one. And Emerson's got nobody left. Emerson's left on his own. A mistake by Chelsea, purely, and Bowen can just flick it onto Emerson. It's a goal. It's a brilliant goal there from I think Bowen was trying to go for the goal, but yeah, the ball just didn't go there. But Emerson, luckily, and he did it. He scored. It was in. And that's all. As football fan, that's all we ask. Just get the goals, boys. That's all we need. Is someone to get the goals. Massively. It's a massive. Like West Ham. It's a massive thing when you get those goals and you level the game back. You put the game back in your hands. It's not. I'm not saying West Ham are going to win this game. Far from it. What I'm saying is that they've given themselves the opportunity to excuse me. To certainly put themselves in the polar position to have a good moment. Happy Saturday, Adam. He put it in our group chat, but he put ourselves in the prime position now to actually get something from this. But anyway, we are about to get ready for the second half. Can West Ham win the game? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Take a draw though. I would take a draw. I've said that at the start of the game. I'll take another one. I'll take another point, positive point at home to Chelsea. Played a bit poor though, can't lie. But we'll take a point. And then we go again against Tottenham, and it doesn't get any easier. It's a very difficult run of games for West Ham United. And to be honest, it's kind of good we're getting out of the way now because we've got European football coming up in March, and that's when the fixtures get slightly easier for us Hammers. And I think, you don't want to be going up against people like Chelsea and City and Tottenham when you're worried about European competition. And you want to try and get as many points in these games as you can, so that the other games you can not sacrifice, but not put as much pressure on. Like if we lost this game, the Newcastle game, it would have been good. If Bob the Builder can fix it, West Ham can win it. I love that attitude, Adam, coming in with the words of wisdom again. If Bob the Builder can fix it, why can't West Ham win it? That is a great way of thinking. I'm loving that. Like McDonald's, I'm loving it. You're filling me with such joy. That is a tremendous analogy, and that should be an analogy for life. If Bob the Builder can fix it, why can't we do anything? Not saying that Bob the Builder's inept. He seems like a very good guy. He probably went to like Oxford or something. But if Bob the Builder could fix it, we can win it. I don't know why I said that Bob the Builder went to Oxford. He became a builder, for Christ's sake. They have a very good building programme. I don't really know. I didn't go to Oxford. Clearly. Going to take an ad for the gym group. I ain't going to go to the gym anytime soon. I don't know about you lads, but the gym is certainly not calling me. No, that's not meant to make fun of anyone that does go to the gym. Of course, it's a tremendous way of relieving stress and letting go. So I want, no judgment here from me. So yes, just it's just such a ads on television are so weird, aren't they? But then when you go into like the meetings to decide what you're gonna make an ad of, and it is those kind of conversations: how wacky can we make it? How fun? How do we make it appealing to people? Sorry, I'm talking about media theory now. This is kind of boring. I'm binge watching Bluey, and this is what we love. Binge watching Bluey is exactly what we should be doing, Adam, instead of going to the gym. I hear it makes you lose as many calories as going to the gym. And if you watch as many episodes of Bluey, you'll get a six-pack. And if you don't sue me. I didn't come up with that theory. It was a theory created by Jason Statham, probably. The Stath. Why isn't he at London Stadium? That's what I want to know. Why isn't Jason Statham at London Stadium? That's what we should all be asking ourselves. And now I'm seeing an ad for AO again. I hope they don't run out of ads this time, because they just had ad break on the screen for BT Sport for the last 30 seconds. So fingers crossed they don't run out of ads, because that would be pretty shambolic. Now Kevin James from the movie Hitch. What's the score? It's currently 1-1 Tottenham, TJR. Stayed 1-0 at half time. And it does seem that might be the way it's going, but of course 45 minutes of football left to play. Anything can happen. Still half time. Yep, still half time. I don't know why it's half time. We're coming to the end of it now though, because we're now getting an ad for the Jake Paul Tommy Fury fight on BT, which they're about to cut back to BT, and we will be underway for another half of quality football, hopefully, because the first half wasn't that great. Not even just as a West Ham fan, but just as a football fan. There was a good 15-20 minutes of nothing going on. By the way, right, this whole influencer Jake Paul boxing, does anyone care? Am I the only person that doesn't get it? Am I the only person that doesn't get it? I ain't gonna watch it, so it don't offend me. But is anybody actively interested in saying YouTubers or TikTokers box? It's just a weird thing, isn't it? It's sort of like one of those novelty things you do once, and then that's kind of it. And you go, oh, that was cool. We watched that, and that was it. Maybe I'm in the minority there, though. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm just being silly. I know we're getting an ad for The Score, which I don't know if anyone actually watches The Score. I know why they do it in the UK, because we don't stream the 3 o'clock kickoffs, but it just seems a bizarre concept to me. To just watch a round table reporting on football matches. I thought normally Joel Cole's on it, but I guess not. And we are now, the players are now coming out of London Stadium, getting ready to go. I will let you know if there's any substitution changes, but it seems so far everything is normal. The Chelsea boys are coming out, and of course, obviously, we switch sides. And very strong Chelsea lineup today. They seem to be moulding now under Potter, especially in these first 45. They've certainly been okay. They've just not been prolific in front of goal, which, to be fair, it's kind of frustrating when you spend money on Mudryk and Felix and Aubameyang. I know Aubameyang's Aubameyang. I'm not suggesting it was the best signing of all time, but realistically, it was just a weird signing, wasn't it? When you saw that Aubameyang was joining Chelsea, you were confused. I'm sure, as anybody would be, to be like, why is anybody here trying to sign Aubameyang in 2023? I suppose, would it have been 2022 at that point? I can't remember if it came in January or the beginning of the season. I think it was the beginning of the season. But anyway, we are now getting ready to start this tremendous. Actually, no, West Ham haven't even come out yet. So Chelsea are out, and now West Ham are about to make their way onto the pitch as they take their time. It doesn't appear to be any changes. But I think it's the right decision from Moyes. Realistically, I think everyone's played their part as well as they could have done, which to say they haven't played well, but nobody's played well apart from Declan Rice. I think it's a very good game, and Emerson got a goal, put himself in the right position. I mean, I'm being a bit harsh. I think everybody's done okay. There's not been like one outlier where you go, that person needs to get off the pitch. Realistically, I would prefer to have more of an attacking option in the midfield rather than WHUCHE and Rice in this 3 back. Maybe that's why you need to look in the window, is try and get another midfielder, because in summer, well, I suppose Rice is off, so we're going to replace Rice with someone. But here we go then, guys. We're about to kick off at London Stadium. Moisey, just taking a sip of his water. I'll do the same thing. As we get ready to kick off then, the bubbles are out. The ball's about to be kicked. Are ready for another 45 minutes of football at London Stadium. This is 1-1 between West Ham and Chelsea. Middle of the season now in the Premier League. Every point is crucial. And we're off. Here, and Bowen passes it to Agard, who flicks it all the way up to try and get it to Antonio. Antonio seems to be playing on the wing now, maybe with Bowen as the central striker. So we have made a few kind of changes. Or maybe is it Ben Rama in that position? It's hard to tell at this moment in time. I think as the half goes on, we'll be able to know. And Antonio just kind of wandering about at the minute. Not really kind of centre mid currently. But yeah, he definitely doesn't. I think Ben Rama is playing central with Antonio on the wing. So maybe we've given up as Antonio as a solo striker. And this is going to be interesting now. Will this allow for Ben Rama to get into the game more? Because he was very much Chelsea's kind of like player that they blocked off. Not even on a bad game. You couldn't get into the game because of how Chelsea were playing. That was definitely out of the pitch. And it will be a throw-in to West Ham United. It's going to be a very difficult game here, this one, for sure. Souček, though, heads it on to Bowen. Kukurea. Kufau. No, it's a very good start from West Ham, actually mostly in Chelsea's half. And now Kufau. Shame that Antonio couldn't get in on that header, because that could have been a goal for the Hammers at this very important stage. Tilo Kehrer gets the ball. This is good from West Ham, showing a bit of assertiveness here, and I don't know whether we've changed approach, but unfortunately we have lost the ball. But very positive start. Kehrer, that's a free kick, as Felix kind of gets double-footed there for Kehrer. I don't think that was intentional from Tilo. I think that was just a mistake, a bit mistimed. But yeah, he just mistimed it. Yeah, he got his second foot in, trying to recover the ball, and that cost us the free kick. Massive shame. Absolutely. Now the game might just slow down again. Now the ball's kind of gone out of play properly for the first time. It did go out for a throw-in, but Kufal was very adamant on throwing that straight away. I hope everyone's Saturday is going well, though, as we have Cucurella, Jared Bowen, Thomas Soucek, all kind of in the same area, trying to figure everyone out. This is a different formation. Although, have we gone back to Antonio as a central striker, actually? Maybe that was just a ruse. Maybe they just put Benrahma there for the first play of the game, thinking we were going to change it. That, you rused them for some reason. So everyone is back except Mikhail Antonio, which I think is always frustrating whenever you want to do a counter-attack. Now, WHUCHE's got the ball and he can just pass it back to Thiago Silva. Now Chelsea again are mounting another attack. Mason Mount is obviously not on the pitch. I'm annoyed I put him on a thumbnail because I thought he'd be playing. He's not. He's been dropped, which is a massive shame. Ruben Loftus-Cheek now with that. Again, that brilliant run from Ruben Loftus. I feel bad for ever doubting Ruben Loftus-Cheek should be on the pitch today. Very good performance. And Emerson again doing a tremendous job. Possibly his best game there, but WHUCHE has been a problem for us on the wing. Oh, brilliant challenger from Soucek, but no one's had to get the ball. It's going to be a very tough time if you're a West Ham supporter and a Chelsea fan, actually. I can imagine it being the same way around. I think the issue is if you're Chelsea is that you've had more of the ball, there's more positive signs. But now Kufal heads it on. He's now on the run. Antonio is trying to get there in the final third. He does. He passes it on to Kufal. Who's that? Benrahma was there, but it's a free kick. No, it's not a free kick. He's just won the ball. It's a shame there from Kufal. If only you saw Benrahma's run, that could have been a great opportunity for a tremendous goal. Emerson again, tremendous stuff from him today. I'm loving this. This is like a good Tesco meal deal from Emerson. I don't know why I went with a Tesco meal deal, but I went there. I'm very disturbed by that analogy actually. But Emerson is doing absolute bits currently. Chino Kera has a much better game actually. He's had a much better game today, but he has now just ran up. But he just fell over. I just said he had a much better game and he just fell over. Oh, we got the ball back again! Come on, this is better from us. I'm loving this. Much better second half performance. We do tend to shot better in the second half, but I don't like that. That's on my Millwall selection. Chicken, bacon, cheese sandwich. Salt and vinegar squares. And a Lucozade Sport and or orange, depending on the day. If I've got a long day ahead of me, I'll go for a Sport. Then I'll go for an energy. If I've got like a none day ahead of me, I'll go for a Sport. But yes. That's my meal deal selection. Rate my meal deals, lads. Adam, what's your meal deal? What is your meal deal? And currently, this is a very tricky moment in the game for the West Ham boys. And now Bowen's running around like a lot, but it just seems like we've burst a bit more into life here than the others. Oh, it's a cross in the box here for Chelsea, and Fabianski gets there wonderfully. West Ham, we've kind of levelled the game back up. We had a horrendous start once again. But after we got a goal in like the 28th minute, it took us half an hour to get going. But it seems like now we got going. That doesn't mean that I don't think we will win. But I think it means that we are less likely to lose. And apparently that is an offside run from Saeed Benrahma. There, unfortunately, that was a brilliant attempt though. Hosen duck wrap, sour cream Pringles, mini tube, and either a Coke Zero or Ribena. I like that a lot. If I changed the Coke Zero for a Pepsi Max, we'd be talking. But I'm a big fan of the Hosen duck wrap. Sour cream Pringles though, they do make your breath smell. So if you're going out, if you're going into work or uni or whatever, maybe not the best option, but aren't my favourite flavour of Pringles. So I can't not back it. But yeah, no, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10, mate. I think it's pretty standard. I think it's pretty good. I think that's a pretty good meal deal, to be honest. Well worth your $3.50 if you get it from Tesco. Here comes it's a corner here though for Chelsea. Lots of tall Chelsea players I find, but it's not a very good. Extra gum. Okay, well if you're getting gum, then you can then I think the sour cream is a good option. And then Bowen there tries to play Antonio through, couldn't do it on the counter attack. But Bowen does win the ball back wonderfully and passes it to Declan Rice. What extra gum are you going for though? I'm a big fan of the dark green packet. I don't know what it's called though. Emerson there with a bit of skills. I like that. I like that a lot. He's a bit confident today, Emerson, which is good to see. A bit confident. Declan Rice shoots from afar and always gets the goal. Come on, Deckers. We love that. Pings it forward. We actually didn't need to get the goal, but we still appreciate a far-out effort. Yeah, let us know your meal deals in the comments, guys. If you guys do buy meal deals. If you don't, then I suppose if you're a bit young, you probably wouldn't go. You wouldn't have the need to. You probably have like packed lunches or whatever. But us adults, the meal deal is a bastion of great food and just convenience. Even though it has gone up by 50p club card price and 90p if you're not on club card, it's a strenuous time to be a fan of the Tesco meal deal. Now Chelsea are mounting another attack here though, this time with Reece James. He finds a way to get into Badashile and Rice absolutely tas him for chips. But it's a cross into Felix, a great defending from Thilo Kehrer. Thilo Kehrer, for the first time in a while, has come alive today. Made a few mistakes still. He's still a bit, prone to mistakes. However, very, very good effort from Thilo today. I can't really knock it. I'd like to see some changes though. That's not a foul. It is a foul apparently. And Bowen saying it's not a foul. Mudryk again on the ground. Has Kehrer been booked or Bowen been booked? Or Kufal been booked? I got it all wrong. Kufal was booked. Was it actually a foul? Yeah. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was a foul. It was a foul. Yeah. Kufal been booked. Yeah, I'm saying Mikhailo Mudryk's haircut's a bit interesting. I'm not going to comment on haircuts because I always get stick for mine, but like, fair play not for West Ham. Ooh, okay. Who do I like? That's a good shout. That is a very good shout, to be honest. Who do I like? I'm a big fan of Marcus Rashford. I like Marcus Rashford, especially this season. If you want to go somewhere else, I'm a big fan of Pedri. I think he's pretty good. Messi, I think, is obviously the GOAT. So the Messi-Ronaldo debate, if you want my answer there, Messi. Obviously, you can't look past Haaland being a very good player. And of course, Theo Walcott. Absolute GOAT. And Nicholas Bentner. Because he was a good very good free kick from Chelsea, but it does go a bit wide. And Peace Pames is calling for a corner. I don't think it is one. It might have come off the head of. It might have come off the head of Antonio. So look, replay. Oh no, it didn't. It didn't. Luckily, is it a corner? No, it is a corner apparently. Matt Smith is actually a decent footballer apparently, isn't he? Big fan of Matt Smith. Doctor Who, the GOAT, and West Ham do wonderfully defend the corner. I wonder how long it'll be till we see some teams ringing the changes in this one. Again, Ben Rahman and Emerson. Emerson tries to find Antonio, but the pass couldn't get there. Do you know I've not seen much from him so far? Is this Fernandez guy? I'm not saying he's not worth the money. Obviously, you can't judge on 57 minutes, but he's not much of an impact. I'm going to come to regret saying that. Mudryk! Oh. Again, they just missed. A bit of messy defending there from the West Ham boys. But overall, a solid defensive line from Edgar. But it's a tough game to watch, lads. I can't lie. And Graham Potter's getting out of his seat. I don't know if that implies that there will be some time. There is a free kick here for good. I'm gutted to be. I am obviously having an LA, so I'm not going to care. But I am gutted to be missing the West Ham Tottenham game next week. Here's Sufal. He's going to throw it all the way up to Antonio. He actually just gets to Antonio. Antonio chests it though, touches it wrongly, poorly, and it's a bad touch. And now Antonio's going to get the ball back. But Antonio's now, our main striker is now in the midfield. He needs to run through. WHUCHE loses the ball. Well, that's unfortunate. WHUCHE's not a bad game, but we are just missing a bit of flair without Paqueta on the pitch. Do you know what I mean? It's been an interesting one. And now WHUCHE out to Reece James. No, this Mykhailo Mudryk guy is meant to go to Arsenal. Went to Chelsea and then anyway. The thing is, West Ham will miss you most. Oh, Adam, I don't think they will, mate. There'll be a lot of strong people going to that Tottenham game. They won't be that one big game against West Ham, Tottenham, big rivalry. If there's one game West Ham don't need me to watch, it's probably that one. The fans will be out in full force. Declan Rice to Ben Rama. Ben Rama tried to pass to Bowen, but it was blocked by number 4. I'm really bad at names. I feel like I need to get the Chelsea team sheet up on Twitter. That would have been Badashile. Yeah, this is it's an interesting time to be in this game. We're currently at a stalemate between the two teams. Second half's been much more positive from West Ham perspective. That is a terrain. That is awful from Tilo Kehrer. Quick free kick taken from Mr. Felix. And now piece Pave puts in the box. It's gonna drop, and Souček and kind of jumps over Agurd, which is bizarre. Kind of puts his arms over his own player. He kind of put his arms over Agüero's eyes. Another good defensive block there from Emerson. Emerson has ran his socks off today. Fair dues. Emerson at his left wing back position. We're going to like it. We're going to see Mason Mount warm up. And suppose we see some changes from Graham Potter. I really hope we see Danny Ings on the pitch today before the 77th minute or something. Danny Ings is the sort of man that can score goals in this position. Here's Joao Felix. And now Bowen trying to... Oh, Cucurella mistouched it. And now Bowen's running like there is no tomorrow. He's running like the Flash. And forces Kepa to play it wide. But very good from Felix. But it does go back to there for going of West Ham. That was a brilliant challenge. Oh no, it was a free kick given. I thought it was a good challenge. But again, I'm no referee. So I ain't going to complain when the referee gives a free kick at West Ham. And now Rice. West Ham needing to match Chelsea a bit more in the second half. I don't know what Moyes said to them in the dressing room, but whatever he said, it worked. And now Kufal's got to run onto it. He does run onto it brilliantly. And now there's some options in the box. Kufal's going to chuck it in there, but no. Is it going to go for a corner? No, it's not. It's going to go to Cucurella. No, it's not. Kufal's going to get there, maybe. And now there's no options for Kufal. It's gone out. That was good stuff from Kufal, though. Very good play. Nothing he could do there. And there's 2 options coming. Is that Declan Rice coming off the pitch? I don't believe it. Or are we going 2 strikers? Who are we taking off? Saeed Benrahma, maybe? Danny Ings and Flynn Downs are getting ready for West Ham United. Here, 2 big changes. I don't know who the changes are going to be. That's going to be an exciting thing to see, and it might be a throw-in. No, it won't be a throw-in. Madueke will get there. And now Chelsea on the attack again. A point today at London Stadium for the West Ham boys. Do we take that? Realistically, it would be nice to win one of these games. I'm just going to look at the West Ham fixture list. Our next 5 games, we've got Tottenham, then it becomes a bit of an easier calendar. They're claiming for a handball there. And now Fabianski, brilliantly. Fabianski's been untouchable today, to be honest. Tremendous. So yeah, West Ham have Tottenham, then they have Nottingham Forest, Brighton and Villa. Our next big 6 club we take on is Arsenal. It's City in March. March 19th. We've got like another month until we take on another really big club. But West Ham still belief in that. What a great pass to Mikel Antonio. Antonio turns it around. Antonio's brilliant here, but he gets taken down. That's a foul given against Madueke. And Fernandez is saying no foul given. I'm sorry. As far as I'm concerned, that's a foul. Really difficult stuff there. Really good stuff there for Antonio. You have to be really won the foul brilliantly. That's as bad as Chile. I'm getting them all mixed up. Madueke, but all these new players. It's because I'm. So I do apologise. Our football knowledge is from FIFA, so if I've never bought them or transferred them on FIFA, I don't really know who they are. Okay, look, Antonio, by the way, looks so lax right now. He's loving it. I mean, look, considering Flynn Downs and Danny Ings were ready about 5 minutes ago. Where the hell are they? When will Moyes deploy those 2 substitutions in this game? 25 minutes left to go, plus injury time. Benrahma on the free kick. It looks like it could be Emerson, though. Benrahma steps out. It's going to be Benrahma. It's a corner ball. We take that. And now is it substitution? It was actually very good for Benrahma. Went for the strike. Hit Madueke. Corner ball. We're clapping people though. Does that mean that we're clapping because it's a corner? It does mean we're clapping because it's a corner. No substitutions have taken place yet for West Ham, apart from the first half substitution of Thomas Souček. And now Souček. Benrahma. Antonio. Mudryk gets it now here to Havertz, who tries to find Mudryk again but finds Rice by mistake. But to fair, gets back. Oh, this game's going to come a little bit touchy now. Little bit touchy. And now Enzo will not drop the ball. Enzo Fernandez. Really good there from Rice. Great challenge there. And then Havertz does miss time his challenge. He does get the ball, but he goes through Ogbonna to get the ball. And that is definitely a challenge to not commit, for sure. And now we are getting some substitution. It looks like, is that Benrahma taking the slow stroll off? It is Benrahma and Antonio. So Downs is coming on for Benrahma. So does that mean we're going Ings, Bowen? We're going 5-3-2. We go for a 5-3-2. So Mudryk's off for someone. Is that Mount? For Cucurella. Cucurella's off as well. I recognise your face. You've got Ziyech, Chilwell and Mason Mount for Madueke, Mudryk and Cucurella respectively. Those are the changes that have been made. 23 minutes to go on the clock. Both teams made their subs now. Tilo Kehrer this time on the free kick. Okay. Ooh, not much of a good free kick there from West Ham. Does leave the opportunity open for Chelsea to have a counter attack. Tilo Kehrer does boot it in the air, and very good header from the Chelsea defender. But now it's flicked back on, and Bowen is now got it in the top corner. He's going to cross it in. He's going to cross it in to Souček. Oh, well done. Very good stuff. It's a shame that Souček can get more on it there. Ings, though, is now on the pitch. It's good. First time I'm going to really see Ings do a lot of stuff. Probably got injured in the first 20 or so seconds of being a West Ham player. And then came on a bit for the Newcastle game. But at that point, the rest of our offence was already gone. Oh, have we moved Emerson up a little bit? Is that what we've done? Have we moved Emerson up to a regular left mid now? I don't know. Very good work there from Emerson today. Cannot fault him. Will not fault him, to be honest. Flynn Downs gets the ball wonderfully, actually. A very good challenge from Flynn. But does lose the ball in the challenge, but still a very good challenge. I'm a big fan of Flynn Downs. I think he needs more Premier League minutes. And now the Birds are back. This time they're in the West Ham defence once again. And the Birds are on West Ham side. And Fabi actually can't keep it in. It is a corner ball. And we are getting to crunch time in the game now. It's a corner for Chelsea. Oh, is he off? No, he's on. Oh, Bonner plays him, I think. Yeah. Good stuff so far. From both sides in this. So this half's been much better game of football, I would say, to be honest. It's been a much better performance from either side. We just need to see a bit more consistency, I'd say. Bonner. Rice. Gets it away, but it is going to go out to Mason Mount, which is crazy he's stuck on them, but he's such a good player. I don't know why he's just not hitting the ground running this season. Kind of go through a bit of a Marcus Rashford phase of just really not hitting the ground running. Mount again. Bowen. And Ings, it looks like we're going for a 5-3-2, which is not the worst formation. I would like to see more wing play, I think. Realistically, I'm relying on Kufau. And I look. Just say we don't have Cornet on the bench. Realistically. Emerson, he makes a mistake, but Downs there to help him out with it. Flynn Downs absolutely been bodied. It's advantage West Ham. Free kick given. Free kick given to West Ham. And now we can sit here. And Southgate is watching the game. Southgate always looks annoyed, though. One thing about Gareth, he never looks happy. Always has that scowl. Never looking too happy, Gareth Southgate. It will be a free kick given to West Ham United. We've just hit the 2 hour on the stream, guys. We've just hit about 2 hours, I think, which is crazy. Thank you to everyone that's taken part and chatted and shot a like on it. I do very much appreciate it, honestly. And this time, it's a free kick to there for good, because we're there for good. And let's play the game. I'm not getting worried now, guys, which is worrying for me. I now feel confident about the 1-1. Something in my head just tells me this 1-0's going to stick. So as Souček, though, is in the box, he lays it back to Kufau, who's going to pass it to Ings, and Ings hasn't had the chance to strike. I don't think Ings has a shot yet in a West Ham shirt. Not blaming him, obviously got the injury and they didn't get much chance in the Newcastle game. And now Kufau to Souček. Bowen just fell over. It's kind of funny. Now Souček to Ings. The Chelsea players are claiming for a handball there. And Tilo Kehrer gets a header. Very interesting way of play for West Ham. Header from Kofau. Now Bowen's going to run onto it. Bowen's been taken down. They're calling for a penalty. Will that be checked by VAR? Maybe not. Will that be checked? Bowen is down. Bowen is still down. He's not happy about it. And now Felix. Oh, the game's been stopped. The game has been stopped. Is there a VAR call here? Bowen is on the floor. Either way, he's been hit in the face. Could this be a penalty for West Ham United? Oh, actually, there might be a penalty in this. I don't know. Let me have a look at this again. Oh, he has gone for the ball. But did he get any of the ball? I don't know if that is a penalty or not. It doesn't seem like they are checking. So that we do continue without penalty here. Moyes is very annoyed. Moyes is not happy. I don't think it is a penalty anyway, to be honest. Hopefully you're alright though, Bowen. We'll just draw on. Oh, are we having a bit of a word here or not? What's going on? The game seems to have lost itself a little bit. The referee's kind of confused. Drop ball. Game restarts. Now it's Mason Mount. No, it's not. It's Havertz. Sorry, Agerd. Those birds, man, they're loving it. Kufal's had to get out of the way. I'm loving the birds. This is the pigeons are just having a great time. If that was a penalty to West Ham, I would have probably cried. To be honest. It's been a very fun game of football. Maybe not the first 20 or so minutes, but the rest of it, I'm kind of pleased with West Ham's performance. But now Fernandes for Chelsea. The birds are in shot. Havertz isn't claiming, which it looked like it is a goal kick. That was a very good throw-in header from Havertz. Was it on Havertz? It was just fully on Havertz, yeah. Yeah, it was fully on Havertz. I think, yeah. Nothing on Bonner could do. It's a goal kick. Well, it should be a goal kick anyway. Yeah, it's a goal kick. 75th minute now. We get into crunch time. I wonder if there's a bit of belief in the West Ham camp that we can get a win from this still. We can still win this. Get another 2 points on the board. Either way, last 3 games, that's 5 points West Ham. Realistically, we haven't been able to set up for a long time. Bowen. Just seems like we have a bit less composure in the final third than Chelsea. Corner book, throw-in. I'm losing my head, guys. I've been doing this for 2 hours. I do apologise. Big throw in there, and Souček's actually been able to run into the box today. They're claiming for a handball. They pushed Souček down, but apparently that's fine. None of the West Ham players claimed. The Pigeons are still on the pitch. They are not threatened by this at all. And now Bowen. No, they're good. Fabianski. Bowen. Goes back out to Badashile and Madueke. I keep getting them mixed up. Actually, Madueke is cross, so that is definitely Badashile. I haven't said that name right, by the way. 76th minute for West Ham. Tough so far. Now West Ham. Oh, great stuff. Get it. Oh, it was close. It was close. No cigar. Oh, nice job. Nice job. This is not my favourite moment for West Ham in this game. My confidence is now dimming a little bit. Potentially this could be a Chelsea goal here in the next 13 minutes plus injury time. But, oh, that's a great run from Mount. Who's going to cross it in? That's great for Lucas Fabianski. But Fernandez strikes. It's well wide. Well wide. Lucas Fabianski, man. What a game. That's brilliant from Fabianski, though. Puts his foot out wonderfully. Tremendous from Fabianski. Actually, you know what? This is Fabianski's best game of the season. He's not had a bad season at all. Either. Not had a bad season at all. Ruben Loftus-Cheek is now off. That was a great game from Ruben Loftus-Cheek, actually. I don't know who they brought on, though. I mean, Conor Gallagher will get to 12 minutes of this game and try to make a difference. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this kit, lads. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. But Agard is feeling it all. No, Naif. Hope he's right. Champions League. AC Milan versus Tottenham Hotspur on Tuesday. I'll be in LA. Don't care. Sorry, BT. We've got this really wide shot. Dortmund v Chelsea. Oh, they got Dortmund on Wednesday. Oh. Obviously, West Ham's European campaign doesn't kick back off till March, I don't think. Barcelona United. United. Big games this week, actually, in Europe. Christ. Is that Europa League, though? Or that's Champions League, isn't it? Yeah, it's Europa League. Is this a Gerd coming off? No, is a Gerd sticking around? No, I think he will be making way, potentially, for Ben Johnson. Do you know what? Ben Johnson in the back three. I'm not too stressed with that. He's got a fresh trim as well. All our substitutions have been made. Hopefully, Naif Agard is okay. Very, very fundamental to us in that last. Ings. Every time Ings gets on the ball, I'm like, I want to see more. Only because I've not seen much of Ings as a West Ham player yet. Rice gets outdone, but that is a West Ham ball, I think. It should have been. It is. Ings has got the ball. He's been challenged over it. It's a free kick to West Ham. They've really done a good job at shutting down Danny Ings here. Hakim Ziyech. Obviously wanted that move to PSG. Didn't get it in the end. What a challenge, though. That was actually poor from Ziyech. It's a bad challenge when the footballer isn't even contesting the challenge, We're in the 81st minute, 9 minutes to go. And it's looking good for West Ham here. To claim the point. I think my hope of 3 points is diminished. But, Emerson. On a nice set piece of West Ham. Can we do something with this? He's going to cross it in the box. Rice! Oh, yes! It's 2-1! West Ham United! Oh, he's celebrating. I thought he wasn't celebrating. It's 2-1 for West Ham! They've done it! They've done it. They've scored the goal. West Ham United. They're on for it. The bubbles are flying around London Stadium. You've got to love that. You've got to love that. Get in. What a free kick for Emerson. Emerson today. Ooh. I don't. Oh, oh. Is it going to be chalked off? Is it going to be chalked? He's offside. He is offside. He is offside, I think. He is offside. Oh. Oh, well. Who are we checking for offside? Ings. What? I'm confused. Who are we checking for offside? Ings. I'm so confused. I don't know what's going on. Who are we checking for offside? I don't know what's happening. Oh, we're checking for Rice. Oh. Oh, it's whether Mount keeps him in play. Is Mount the highest one up? I think he's off. I don't know though. This is a scary time for West Ham. VAR controversy once again. I like how you can see like just moving a computer image around. That's pretty cool. So you can tell it like, imagine they did this all on Microsoft Paint. They're waiting. They're waiting. Offside. Oh, they're calling offside. He is offside. It's a no goal. It's no goal. It's not 2-1. It's 1-1. It's chalked off. It's chalked off. It's chalked off, unfortunately, here for West Ham. And the Chelsea fans are loving it. And I think I've just got a little bit subdued. I thought the 3 points were heading our way. They're not. And that is a massive shame. Can we bounce back from this? Potentially. We just need to hold on to the point. Gallagher. For Chelsea. Ings. He did win that free kick. Shame it was offside. I'll say Ings hasn't done much, but it's not his fault. He's isolated, which is the issue for Danny Ings. It's the way we play. So if we sign him to play isolated, like I'd like to see him alongside Skamaka. It really is what I think Moyes wants to do, but obviously Skamaka is currently not available because of injury. So it's tough. We now got maybe 7-8 minutes left of football at London Stadium today. Downs. Oh, good defending for West Ham once again. So I went quiet there. I was getting nervous. It is Ziyech on the court of the box again. And Ben Johnson this time does a tremendous job. Danny Ings needs to be further up the pitch. I don't know if that's him going that far back or whether it's David Moyes having to get that far back. But either way, we need a counter-attacking option here. And now Chelsea are going to... This is what I was worried about. Flynn Downs, though. Tremendous stuff from the lad. Free kick. I think Reece James knew it. Reece James knew it, so he did it. Poor Thomas Souček, man. He's not scored in ages. Oh, it's Souček who's offside. That's the line. Those two have gone early. Gutted. Absolutely gutted. I can't lie. I'm absolutely gutted at that. West Ham almost had 3 points today. Gutting. Fabianski going to take a free kick though, boot it right up the field. I think it's going to go out of play though. That was awful. That was tremendous. That was atrocious. Okay, no, now Fabianski did something. That was awful. What's he doing? Didn't get the halfway line. That wasn't great from Lucas Fabianski there. I can't lie to you. 3 minutes to go of regular time. Danny Ings. needs to get into the game more. There's still time to score for either side. This is the issue. I just feel like there could be a goal in this. I'd be happy with the 1-0 though. And now Ben Johnson again playing very good football. We need more people up with Danny Ings. I think we need to. We're playing for the point, and realistically we should be, but it's annoying. Well done, Emerson. Get in. They're playing quick. They're like, this is obviously they have to. There's 2 minutes to go, but it's not a fun time for me as a West Ham fan. The nerves are back for next. If we didn't score, do you know what this would have been normal? Because you can tell they've up their tempo since we got that free kick goal. Kepa out of the box. Rice has come up with Danny Ings. We've now got a front three of Declan Rice, Danny Ings, and Jared Bowen. I'm loving this. The aggression from West Ham at the minute. We went 2-1 up, got chalked off, disappointing. We need to hold on to this 1-0. 3 chalked off goals today, 2 actually counted. I'll tell you what, Mason Mount's got in the middle. It's an opportunity for Havertz, but couldn't get there. And Conor Gallagher's going to strike, but Fabianski will save it. Wah! And Gallagher's claiming for something. He's claiming for a handball. And where though? From Rice. Oh, it did hit Souček's hand. It did hit Souček's hand, I think. Did it? Oh, I can't see from that angle. Voice of Peter, I can't hear it. It says voice of Peter Walton, but I can't hear it. But I think they're claiming that was in a regular position. He didn't. I think that's what they're claiming anyway. I guess it's not a penalty. So much VAR controversy in these West Ham Chelsea performances. Referee's coming over to sort this out. Yeah, his hand's kind of not. He's touched his hand, but he's not put his arm out to save it. That's just where his arm would go. His arm would have to go. But I guess what they're saying is his arm would have to go behind him. It's a corner ball. Thomas Souček at the height of VAR controversy so far. Scary times. Corner ball for West Ham. Last chance of the game, potentially. We're getting to interact. Can we get a set piece goal? We scored a free kick. Can we score a corner? This would be a legendary goal for West Ham. They can get the job done. Jared Bowen. Bonnet. No, doesn't look like it. No, Downs is there. Going to hold up the play. I don't know how many minutes added on. Now Downs pass it all the way back to Emerson. It's going to pass it all the way back to Lucas Fabianski. 5 added minutes. 5 minutes to go. We've still got 5 minutes here at London Stadium of playing time. So throw in for West Ham. Chilwell is irate. He's still talking about the handball as well. He's still giving a few messages to the ref. That's a free kick if I've ever seen one. That is a free kick if I've ever seen one. Free kick. Another free kick to West Ham. Another free on the edge of the box. Another free. Jared Bowen has won so many free kicks today. Poor from Chilwell. Yeah, that is a free kick, Ben Chilwell. Another opportunity for West Ham to get a free kick goal, and I'm sat here and I'm stressing. I'm stressing just a little bit. A little bit of me stressing. David Moyes is stressing. We're all stressing as West. We've all got the badge on. Us also our West Ham fans are sat here waiting, hoping for that second goal. Can we do it? It looks like Emerson's on it again. Lads, just don't go offside. And even if you don't score, just don't go offside, boys. That's all I ask. I'm sat here now in anticipation. Sorry if you guys are in the chat. I'll look in a second. But I am Emerson now. Getting ready. Here we go. This Emerson star free kick was brilliant. This is a bit more of a tighter angle though, so it might not work out so wonderfully for Emerson. Emerson though. Runs up. Takes the kick. Oh, no good. Oh, nothing. Nothing yet. And now there's a counter-attack here for Chelsea, but Ben Johnson gets there. He's going to kill that momentum. He's going to pass it out to Lucas Fabianski. If he can, Fab's going to kick it. Yes, he is. He's going to kill the momentum of the counter-attack. And West Ham are back on here for potentially another attack. It looks to me, though, it's not going to happen. The tension is real. Adam, you can cut this tension with a knife, mate. It is ludicrously real. And look, we've got 3 minutes after this game, and either team can still get a goal here. This game, you can cut the tension with a knife, some people would say, and that would be factually correct. Yeah, Emerson now. He's taking a little run up, which I don't know why they allowed that rule. You can just step forward. Stop it. Bowen. Here we go. Chelsea now back in it. Nice flick over. Ben Johnson gets there. Ben Johnson kicks it forward. It's going to fall to Jared Bowen on the edge of the box. He tries to cross it in. It's going to be a throw in for West Ham. 2 minutes to go. And to be honest, West Ham look like the one that's going to score it bit better. And Moyes is calling for someone to do a long throw. It's going to be Emerson to do the throw in. It's going to be a long throw. It's going to be a short throw. No, it's not. It's going to be Vladimir Kufal with his big long throws. Here we go then, Kuf. It's going to be essentially like a corner here. The West Ham fans and the attendants are not having the best time. Don't worry. Can Kufal get the throw in? He throws it into the box. It falls. Nothing's happening. And who's going to land to? Souček. But it finds Gallagher. Then to Kufal. Then to Souček again. Then to Emerson, who flicks it forward. Oh, there's so much movement in the box right now. And Ben Johnson, again, wonderfully defends it. 1 minute 45 to go. This has 1-1 written all over it. I said that at the start of the game. Said 1-1. I felt like a 1-1 could happen. Enzo Fernandez played the match. I don't know if I agree with that, to be honest. He's had a good game. I would genuinely possibly give it to Fabianski. He's let a couple in, but realistically, they're both offside. And when all the play's been legal, he's been tremendous. That's not off. Oh, get the bin. Didn't touch him, I think. I don't know if Bowen touched him there. Did Bowen clip him? Yeah, he did. He did. Yeah, that's enough of a touch. Yeah, you weren't looking. Yeah, that's enough of a touch to send him there. It's not really. It's like a light foul, but it's technically in the rules of the game a foul. 1-1, please. And now Chelsea. But again, Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson's come on and changed this game. He's not, because if we've lost Nefer Gerd, Ben Johnson's come on. He's not. We've not missed a Gerd, and what I mean by that is, I've said I don't want to see a Gerd go off injured. That's horrendous. But what I'm saying is, we don't want that to happen. And it's another throw in here for Chelsea. We're in the last minute of the game. Can West Ham hold on or even get a last second counter attack? It doesn't look likely. It looks like if the score now, it will be Chelsea with the time on the counter. Chelsea though are dawdling. This might not go to their favour. They're going to ping it into the box. And it will be Tilo Kehrer who shoots it up to the sky. Can Downs get there? No, kind of. And Rice can get there just about. Downs can get there again. And now Fernandez. And now Souček. I'm sure the whistle will blow now. If ever. Get over, surely. Ref saying play on a little bit. That's the game. Sure, the referee's about to blow. Yes, it is. And it is 1-1 here at London Stadium today. Thank you all so much for watching, everyone. I really appreciate this. You guys have made today a lot of fun. 1 point for West Ham. And I think we take that as West Ham fans. You can join me on Timeless Sports from next week. So not next week, the week after, sorry. So from the week commencing the 20th. That's when Timeless Sports will probably kick off. So we'll see you guys all then. But until then, guys, please do like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.